Hey guys, today I'm rehearsing for a bunch of Christmas songs I'm doing up in Whistler, so I thought this one's pretty easy, so I thought I'd show you guys how to play it. So we'll just get started with the C chord. All the chords are super simple. So that's Frosty the Snowman, and it's super easy. So I'm going to show you how to play it right now. Just a C chord, right? And the melody goes from this finger. Actually, will be the open G string first. So we go open G string to this finger, and all these melody notes are pretty much played while I'm hanging on to the chord. So you can strum the chord, and then I'll just go from this note to this note to the open G string to here. But I'll play it all together as a chord. Then I go on the B string. This is an F6 chord, so we go. It looks like a D7, but on the wrong strings. So the melody notes are just D, C, B, A, but of course we're playing the F6 chord. Back to the C. Does it again. Back to a C chord with the melody notes being the G note to the C note to the E note, but it's all part of your chord. So you find all the melody notes within the chord. And then here we're just going to go, so G note to the A note, back to G, F, E, F, to a G chord. Notice I'm playing the chords really simple. I'm not playing the big G chord. And the reason for that is the melody note is on this G string, so I really don't want to strum any higher than the melody note. Always, when you're playing a chord solo for solo guitar, keep the melody note as the highest sounding note. You can even learn to play all these songs up an octave, but we're going to keep it real simple and just keep it down here. So there's the first part. Same thing again. The second part is the same thing all over again. But this time, the second ending is, so really slow would be G, A, G on the third string, F, E, D, C. Back to the C chord. And of course you can rewind the video as much as you can, to really dive into these parts. Okay, the second part is an F. Now you can play it as an F bar chord, and my melody notes are A note, C note, or I'm plucking with two fingers and playing the bass note to give me the first part of the melody. And if that's really hard, you could just play the bass note. You don't have to play it as a bar chord if you find that bar chords are really tough. E minor up to the E string. Here I go. So the melody's B note, A note, G note, to the E note. And then we go just single notes. Keep it simple, right? So that's F, A, G, F, E. Then I'm playing a C chord again. This part sounds really cool. I'm going to play, I'm just playing two strings, the G note with the D string, and then same idea again, but with the G string instead of the D string. A diminished chord is probably the toughest chord in the whole group, but it's basically this note with this B note. There's probably an easier way to play it. Could just do it that way if you want for this part, is just to go B string with this G sharp note at the 4th fret, Or if you want, you play the diminished the way I play it. That way I'm plucking and pulling up on 2 strings. So I'm going B note to this note, and this note, this is actually barring these 3 strings at the 3rd fret. This is playing the B note on the G string, and this is playing the G sharp note with my middle finger. And then I go to D7, so it's a C chord, add the pinky, slide the whole thing up to a D note, so it becomes D7. So I play this, and then it goes down these notes to the G. So that whole part slow would be E minor, and then you're back to the intro again. The next part of it is a C chord, and we strum the C, and then we just play these single notes. So all it is just G, A, G, E, G. Then I'll go to the G chord. Then the same idea here. But here I don't have to go to this E note, I just go to the D note. That's it for Frosty the Snowman, so I hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, that's it. We'll see you in the next video.